The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers podcast, show number 385. We record on February the 21st, 2022. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus Gonzalez, also known as JesusWalksAlot. Today, I'm joined by my friend from the West Coast, the best coast, the Gunny Chief, Henley Mayo is back with us this week. Welcome back, Henley. Welcome.
Hey guys, I'm back with good internet working again.
Nice, yeah, the good internet's that's good to have. You're not living in the fucking 1800s anymore. Nice.
No,
Welcome.
You know what happened? You want to know what happened?
I really don't care.
Last week,
no, I don't care.
I'll give you the short version. Basically, the AT&T guy came over and gave my internet to the neighbor.
What kind of
my
hobo
Comcast gave it to the AT&T customer.
Straight up Jim Carrey, the cable guy over there.
Yeah, that's who came.
God. And that voice you just heard from Little Ohio, the Mayo is back. Steve Willier. Welcome, Steve. Welcome.
Hey, Jesus. What's going on?
Hi. And from Little Canada, Ryan Gibson is back. Gib8777 is back. Welcome back, Ryan. Welcome.
Canada's not that little, man.
Little
What's
Ottawa.
going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do this.
Canada is not little in terms of size, but in terms of
population,
people, you guys have like no people there.
Because no one wants to live in the fucking tundra, bro. You know,
Right.
We all live down by the south where
kind
it's
of
nice
breed
and
to live
warm.
in Canada with Jesus.
You guys have no people there, bro. Like it's just like empty.
I wouldn't say no people,
it's
but
empty land. It's empty land. Canada.
in comparison to the U.S., yes. I guess.
Everyone lives on the border.
Frozen forests.
What's in the north? Have you ever been to the north, Ryan? Have you ever been
on
there?
a train?
Yes.
And went north?
What's out there, Ryan? Tell us.
Besides polar bears.
There's snow and forests, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Big, huge forests, and then it gets really snowy when you get really north.
And then, is there White Walkers up there?
There might be.
Is there a wall?
Is there a big wall that you guys...
I don't know. I've never gone that far.
You guys have like the watch out there?
Defend the wall.
No, I
Fucking
think
wall.
the furthest I've ever been is Thunder Bay up north.
Thunder Bay.
Thunder Bay.
Is it called Thunder Bay because there's always thunderstorms there?
No.
There a lot of moose?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Look it up.
It sounds
Why is Thunder
stupid.
Bay called Thunder Bay?
That's stupid. I don't want to look it up.
We have a casino here called Thunder Bay, I think.
You're a Canadian expert and you don't know this shit? Come on. Why is Thunder Bay Thunder Bay? You don't know? Well, come on, Gunny. I thought we had an expert here. What the fuck is this shit? You promised
every
me...
town in
I think
province.
he's an American to tell him what it is, Jesus.
Yeah, you promised me a fucking Canadian expert and you give me a Canadian pothead that doesn't know what Thunder Bay means. What the hell's going
Doesn't
on?
say either.
How many edibles have you had, Ryan? Come on. Get with it.
Too many. You expect me to remember this? Jesus, come on. You remember who you're talking to.
Anyways,
I bet it's a Native American thing.
Thunder Bay's got a population of 108,843.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not a lot of people.
I mean, that's a lot of people for like a little city.
Well, compared to down here where I live, it's like 3 million in like Toronto alone.
Oh,
Or
man. I thought Thunder Bay was like way up there in the north. It's right there, bro. It's right there. All right. Listen, I need you to go. Let me find a spot here on the map.
Oh, no.
Send him to something with the last word sound. Everything seems to be far with the sound.
The last word pull.
How about here? How about you go to the Prince of Wales Island? How about you go up there?
I'm just telling you where I have been. Okay? I've been, that's about the furthest north that I've ever been.
Or a plane.
Yeah. I'm driving. Thunder Bay's pretty far away from me, so. But how about you go to like Yellowknife?
What the fuck is Yellowknife?
Yeah, I bet
Is that
you
Montana?
Or how about
Idaho?
Yellowknife.
How about you go up to the Yukon territories there?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah,
Wow,
Jesus, have you ever been up there to the
mountains? Why don't you go up
mountains?
there to Great Bay Lake? Have you ever watched the TV show Life Below Zero?
No.
Well, that's where those people live.
Oh.
Up there
Or
in
the
Alaska
other one
land.
that's in Alaska.
Listen, Ryan, why don't you go to a place called Chesterfield Inlet?
Why don't you stay in America and go to Evansville, Alaska?
Why don't you both go to hell?
All right, listen, this has a population of
You can go to the Chukchi Sea.
397 people live in Chesterfield Inlet, okay? I need you to go up there and confirm this number for me.
Do a head count.
Tell the people to line up. Yeah, I need you to go up there and tell the people to line up. You need to count them all to make sure this is correct information.
I want you to go to the very tip of Point Hope.
The fuck is Point
And just
Hope?
jump into the ocean. Okay? That's what I want you to do. That's in Alaska. So you don't even have to leave America. You can go stay in America.
You have to go through the Canada lands to get there.
But you got to jump into the ocean up there. That's what I want you to do.
Fuck you, Ryan. Anyways, you can follow us on Twitter at _horriblegamers. Leave us a review on iTunes. Leave us a review on Spotify. I don't know if you can. Join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community, and join our Facebook page, Horrible Gamers Podcast. Like that shit and share it with your friends and family and cousins and sisters and brothers and fellow cellmates and whoever else is listening to the podcast with you. You never know.
And if you're in Point Hope,
we love
listening, you need to tell Jesus he needs to come up there and jump off the right at the very edge of Point Hope.
I'm looking at
right into the ocean.
I'm looking at it right now. There's an airport.
Are you looking at it? You see the little point?
There's a little.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there's an airport there.
Is there an airport there? I didn't zoom in that far. There is. Oh my God! Look at that.
There's an airport. It looks very nice.
You could fly right to that point.
Just jump off.
And jump off.
There's like a fort there. Like somebody built a fort. It looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Parachute.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, yeah. Shout out to our Patreon machines over at patreon.com/horrible gamers, like our friend Leahy the legendary Big D, Jason Sams, Robert Noble, Sean Patrick, Chad, Henley M, Pork Chop Poo, Nipron, the best HGP host ever, Evan Big Girls, Big D Tanaka. I mean, you know, big girls. This is
big what?
This is multiple girls here. Ooh, Evan.
Oh.
Ooh.
Evan's rocking it.
Big D Tanaka over there. Keeping the Tanakas proud. Jonathan Titan Big D Hall. And the first HGP Patreon, Bill, still even the biggest D Garner the second. Thank you all for being Patreon machines. And big shout out to Phantom Egg for the intro and outro music to the podcast. Go listen to his music over on everything. And, yeah. Guys, welcome to the Video Game Podcast, where we talk about video games.
Do we, though?
Not really. I mean, I haven't played nothing, dude. I mean...
Again?
Let's be real here. I don't play games.
Wait, I got a question. I got a question. Why is Greenland covered in snow and Iceland is covered in, like, grass?
You know, I've always wondered that.
I think someone misnamed those two.
Yeah, no, I legit think like somebody went over there on their big boat, like a big wooden ship.
It's a Viking. It was a Viking thing.
It was a big wooden ship, Gunny. God damn it! It was a conquistador.
Did they come from Norway?
From Spain. It was a conquistador from Spain, and he was sailing on his big ship, and then he came across the Greenland, and he's like, "Holy shit! This place is really icy. I want to name it Iceland." And then he came across Iceland. And he's like, "I want to name this place Greenland." And then he somehow fucked it all up, and he went back home. And he got drunk.
Messed up and forgot that Greenland was supposed to be the bigger place.
Yeah.
Or Iceland was supposed to be
the guy writing
place.
it all down, switched him around.
Yeah.
He was all drunk. He's all drunk. Oh, fuck it. And like his assistant's like, "Hey, Capitan, do you want me to submit this to the queen?" And he's like, "I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Get out of my face. I'm drunk. Get out of here, you stupid fuck." And then the guy was like, oh, okay. And then he left. And then he gave it to the queen. And then it got submitted as those lands,
Greenland, looking at Greenland, it's almost like the size of Canada.
Is it? All of it? No way.
I'm looking at the map. Look at the map size.
Greenland.
If it's to scale, look at the size of Greenland as an island, like it's a massive island, right? And then just flip it down to like the way Canada, you know what I mean? It's almost the same shape too if you turned it on its side.
But actually, no, Ryan. Canada is 4.5 times bigger than Greenland. Greenland's a bunch of hobos. Is it?
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah, Greenland's a bunch of hobos. It's like Ohio.
What kind of people live in Greenland?
Are you talking population-wise? I'm talking about just landmass.
No, landmass. Canada is 4.5 times bigger.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Do they speak Canadian in Greenland? What's going on over there?
I don't think so.
No.
Send it in, Greenland listeners.
They speak part of Denmark or something?
They speak Greenlandish.
Greenlandish.
You made that up.
Greenlandish. You never heard of that language, bro? It's what
Greenwich time.
Look, I was pretty fucking close. They speak something called Greenlandic. All right?
Okay, I stand corrected.
So I was pretty
I do follow somebody on there who just writes all in English, but I could be wrong. But
I was
maybe
pretty close. You making fun of me and my knowledge, but I was closer than you were. Everyone to speak American, motherfucker. You were.
Jesus, you know what today is?
What is today?
Today, the president of Cuba, Fidel Castro, was the president from 1959 to 2008. It is Presidente Day. Yay!
Oh, is when he overthrew the government?
Yes. August 13, 1926 to November 2016. He took control of Cuba by force in 1959 and remained its dictatorial leader for nearly 5 decades.
You tell those motherfuckers.
Welcome to the
only communist country in the Western Hemisphere. Castro
Welcome to the Random Facts Podcast
of international controversy.
Hey, man. Cuba used to be nice, I heard. Rumor has it Cuba was really nice before Fidel Castro took over. It was actually a pretty cool place to go to.
Isn't it his brother now who's in charge?
Yeah, his brother's in charge. His brother's less, like communist and hardcore communist than Fidel was. But he's still pretty communist. So, I mean, he's less, but he's still pretty fucking communist. It's almost how, like, Kim Jong-un is like less crazy than his dad, but he's still pretty fucking crazy. Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's kind of how it is. Like, he's willing to meet with the president of the United States in a meeting. He's willing to have a meeting and sit down with him and talk. While his dad would have been like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! I'll shoot a nuke at you if you try to come close to me, motherfucker." You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Vladimir Putin, born October 1952, is a Russian politician and a former intelligence officer who is currently the president of Russia. There you go. Happy President's Day, people.
Yeah. Why are you celebrating the Russian president? What the fuck? What kind of commie are you?
Named off several presidents.
Presidents everywhere. He's going through all the presidents.
Kind of fucking.
But you're president.
What kind of commie are you, you bastard? What the fuck? The hell?
I'm naming Presidentes.
It's not American.
We don't have time to go into more of those.
This is America. I gotta take a nap. This is American-made podcast. How fucking dare you right now? Okay.
We don't even have a president, so I don't have to listen to any of this.
Yeah, you guys have that fake guy up there that thinks he.
Why is your rectangle not finished, Jesus? What's the matter with you? Why you have 2 missing?
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. The square is missing.
I haven't finished it because I don't know. I just haven't got to it yet, man. I just left it like
his
that.
little soundboard in the back.
2 more pieces to put on. 2 more pieces.
Fuck you, man. Why are you judging me like that?
I want to play checkers. It looks like you've got black and blue.
Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you dicks.
Isn't that shit supposed to be in front of you, not behind you?
Oh, I got some in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's where the rest are in front of me.
Is there missing pieces?
I like it, Jesus. I think it looks great.
Oh, thank you, man. You're such a nice guy. Such a
You've
swell
got none,
guy.
man. Either do I. We don't need them.
All right. Who played video games?
I did.
What'd you play, Jesus?
So I played Battlefield.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you something, man. Battlefield is dead.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I
Not
keep seeing
like-
that on YouTube.
Okay, guys, I'm not even
Jeez.
bullshitting. Like for this being the latest Battlefield release, it is crazy as fuck to me. Like when I'm playing the other day, I saw AI in the game. Like there was like AI characters running
Put
around.
bots in,
Yeah.
Yeah, because they populated with bots until people come into the match or whatever. And there was bots playing because we were kicking the fuck out of the other team. I'm like, how the fuck are we dominating this team so bad right now? Like, our team was fucking destroying the other team, dude. They had like 1 point on the map and we had all the other points on the map. We had them pinned down, surrounded in this little area, and their helicopters, their jets couldn't get out of their spawn. They couldn't drive their vehicles out of their spawn. We had that shit locked down. We had them pinned down in this little area, and they were fighting back and holding it down, but I mean, it was like literally like the stadium in the middle of the map or whatever, and we had all the other checkpoints, and we had them surrounded, and we were fucking them up. And I started killing a few of them, and they were all AI. Like a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them were. And I was like, that's why we're beating them so bad, because a lot of these fuckers are AI. And they're not that good, you know what I mean? They do stupid shit, you know, like they run out in the open and whatnot. But yeah, so it's kind of sad, man, to see that the state of the game right now. It's that. You know, not to say I don't like the game. I do. It's just a lot of fans got really pissed off at the way EA has handled the whole situation and how lately in their earnings call, I mean, you know, they were saying that Halo was part of the problem or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
they're blaming Halo for...
No, dude, like you guys really didn't deliver a Battlefield game. You guys delivered a mix of Call of Duty.
You disappointed your audience. That's what happened.
It's not, it doesn't feel like really like Battlefield at times, man. Like Battlefield, I'm used to fucking like seeing buildings explode and like shooting. Like if you're hiding in a building, motherfucker, I'm taking that building down. Fuck you. I'm not going in there. You stay in that building, bitch. I'm going to blow it the fuck up. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to grab a tank and drive it through the building or something. You know what I mean? This Battlefield is too Call of Duty or something like that. You know, like they made it too much. It feels like Warzone or something. That's what it feels like Warzone. Like you're playing in a huge map, Call of Duty style almost. And it feels more Call of Duty style, I feel, also because of the operators, how they can all heal people and they can all... like running around, they can all have ammo packs. They can all have rocket launchers. There's no defined medic class or defined like engineer class or a recon class, or there's no support class. It's all there. The classes are there, but like as a medic, I can run around with the fucking RPG. Like what the fuck, you know? Like that's never a thing. Or as a medic, I can use a sniper rifle. Like that was never a thing before, you know. And I don't like that, and I think a lot of people don't like that either. So I think that they will fix it. They will have to fix it if they want to keep the Battlefield franchise alive, which I think they will, because they're arguably one of their biggest shooters. It's not their biggest shooter. Their biggest shooter is Apex now. But before Apex and before Titanfall, this was their biggest shooter. You know, this was the franchise staple game, you know, this was the game to be, you know. So I hope that they fix it. And one thing that I don't want the franchise to die, because if there's one thing that DICE has done for video games in general, is they've brought some great engines out for games, like some cool fucking technology and some cool tech, some cool graphics. Like the Frostbite engines are really fucking amazing, man. Those engines can put out
for that
some
type
cool
of
games.
game. Yes.
Yeah,
even when we were saying that the Star Wars Battlefront still looks good.
Yeah, like if Battlefront 2.
Yeah, that game's every time I load that up, I'm amazed by that game. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, like
I forgot how good this looks.
Play that shit on Ultra on a PC, dude. It's like insane as fuck. You're like, what the fuck? Like this is nuts, dude. It's like you're in a Star Wars movie. Pretty much is what it feels like. You know, you're as a stormtrooper in a fucking Star Wars movie. So yeah, I mean they've done some cool shit. So I hope that they fix it. I hope that they make another Titanfall, because as cool as Apex is, Battle Royale is not for everyone. You know what I mean? So I hope that they actually bring dedicated multiplayer Titanfall game out as well eventually. But first, I want them to focus on fixing Battlefield 2042. And
I think that ship is probably sunk now, though. I think that Battlefield. I think this version of Battlefield is probably gonna just die on the vine, and they'll just wait for the next one.
You think so?
Yeah,
maybe even hurry the next one instead of waiting.
that's what I'm saying.
You think they'll pull a whatchamacall the other one,
or even take a year off and just fucking try to rebuild and restructure the game properly?
You think they'll pull a Battlefield hardline on it?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Like act like it didn't exist. Never bring it up again.
It's not a numbered one, right? So they can just kind of push it under the rug and be like,
"Hey guys,
next year they're like, hey, it's Battlefield 5, guys."
You guys, oh no, they already made Battlefield 5. They're gonna
6
make
or whatever.
Battlefield 6, guys. Battlefield 6. Woo, check it out. You guys,
official Battlefield
2042 thing. It never happened. We don't know what you're talking about. This is Battlefield 6.
You guys wanted modern combat. We brought it. Woo. You guys want destructible buildings? We brought it. Everything, pretty much everything everyone ever wanted. Just bring it all out to please everybody. You guys wanted a class system. We brought it back. We listen to feedback. We're EA. Yeah.
Telling you, that's what I think will happen.
I think you know what? I think you're right. Honestly, I think they'll patch this game a little bit, but I think you're right.
They'll probably put out some maps and patch it up a little bit, but I don't think they do too much to change it, especially if the player base doesn't come back, right?
Yeah.
If it doesn't come back, then they'll just let it die and hope that they can pull people in on the next one.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's Battlefield for you, people out there listening. But not to say there was AI in some of these matches, but the matches eventually did get filled up because there is crossplay. So a lot of the players were.
That's the thing, though. It's got crossplay, and that's not even saving it.
Yeah,
that's.
I was playing.
Not to mention, it's free. It's free with Game Pass, right? So, there should be more than enough people playing it. If you look at other Game Pass numbers, but maybe that's part of the problem too. Is there's just that much more to choose from with people that have Game Pass that they just don't bother playing Battlefield.
That's what I'm thinking too. There's a lot to choose from.
So I was playing that. Besides Battlefield, though, I played a little bit more Ready or Not, a little bit more of that. So no new updates on that yet. I think they're going to come out with another patch here soon. We'll see what that brings. That game is just incredible, man. That game is fun, dude. That game is so much fun. Playing there with friends is the coolest fucking thing ever. I fucking really love that game. That game is fucking dope. And it's so much fun playing with 5 actual people that are talking together,
Right.
Because then you guys are all just bullshitting. And even though you die right away, like I do all the time, yeah, it's fun. The other day I played it after not playing it for a bit, man. I stopped playing it for a week. And then I went into a match, dude. I sucked, Mayo. I lost all my Twitch reflexes in that game. First 2 seconds. Yeah, first 2 seconds walking out. Boom, boom. You're down. It's what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? We literally came around the first corner. We weren't even inside the building yet, and I'm dead. I took probably 10 steps, and I'm fucking dead. 10 steps. It would be like a cop pulling up to a house, jumping out of his car and getting shot right there. That's exactly what happened to me, man. I was so mad. I was like, God, this is some bullshit, dude. So
I love that procedural generation that game has.
It happened
with the enemies. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, and it happened 4 times in a row, dude, where we all started, all of us were dying in the first 2 seconds. We're like, what the fuck? Everybody in the match was like, what the hell's going on, dude? And then I just sucked. I couldn't keep up, man. I was having a real hard time. I don't know if my DPI was off or something, but I was having a hard time aiming and shit. That's nasty, right? Ketchup?
Lay's ketchup?
Ew.
Dude, that doesn't even sound good.
Yeah, it would be like eating Mayo Lays. What the fuck?
Good, man.
The fuck is wrong with you?
You guys don't know chip flavors. You got no chip flavors down there. You got nothing.
You got nothing. The fuck?
Do you guys even have dill pickle chips? You got dill pickle chips?
I've seen those, yes.
Yeah, we do have those.
Yeah. Anyways.
Mayo chips would be good.
No, they wouldn't.
Mayo birthday cake chips. Somebody...
No. Ew.
Who put that in Discord? Somebody put, not chips, but just mayo
shit.
birthday cake flavored.
It was
birthday cake flavored mayo.
Yeah, somebody put it in Discord. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Anyways, derailed the show with my tip.
Anyways, besides all that, what the fuck else? I played something else. I know I did. Oh, that other new game, Dying Light 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been playing that a little bit. It's okay. I kind of regret buying it on the PC. I think I should have bought it on the PS5.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I feel like I would be more comfortable playing it on a couch, just chilling.
Doesn't have controller support, though?
It does, but I don't want to sit on this chair, be uncomfortable, and that game seems like a chill kickback type game,
Yeah, single player. Yeah. Well, if you're not playing.
Did you play enough of it, you can't return it?
Yeah, I cannot return it, no.
No.
I played like 8 hours or 10 hours of it, so they're like, no, fuck you. You're not returning this shit, bitch. Keep it, motherfucker. It's yours forever. I'm like, ah. Okay, Steam. So, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Steam.
Yeah.
Jeez, Gabe.
God, I really want this game.
We want this game. Swear on a PS5.
What do you think of the progression system?
Why can't I just play my PC version on the PS5?
I like the game. It's fun. I mean, it's fun. It runs pretty good on the PC. There's no problems with that. I mean, in terms of how it runs or how it looks great. Runs great.
Yeah, same on the Series X. It runs and plays pretty good, I find.
But yeah, it's. I like the. I don't know. Do I really like the progression system? I'm not really 100% sold on it yet. But I do like the zombies. I like fucking jumping around the buildings and jumping off the fucking buildings. And when I like, I like fucking with the zombies.
I hate the stupid nighttime shit.
Yeah. That kind of
going
sucks.
to the UV light. It's kind of crazy if you can't find one, or you just have to run really far.
You get somewhere, and then it's like, hey, you shouldn't go in here yet. You got to wait till nighttime to come here. I'm like, just leave me the fuck alone. Let me go fucking look for things. Like, the whole day-night thing just pisses me off. That's my biggest gripe with the game.
Yeah, I'm with you there, because I was in the other day, I was running around, and I ran into a building, and I was like, yo, this building's really, has a lot of zombies in there right now. You should come back at night. Yeah. And I'm like, motherfucker, at night there's the crazy zombies, so what's the difference?
That's the thing. All the zombies are on the streets, and they're not in the building, right? That's why you have to go back at night. I just hate that I have to now I got to remember this is where I got to come the next time it's night, or I got to sleep or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
I just don't bother. I just end up continuing on with whatever my mission is instead.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, literally. And we ran to a few stores or whatever. I like to lure the zombies to fuck with the people that are staying on the streets.
Yes. That is so much fun, isn't it?
I do that a lot. Like the other day, I was running around. It was getting dark, and there was these 4 guys standing there, and they were talking shit to me. Like, yeah, what are you looking at? I was like, all right, motherfuckers, I'll be right back. So I ran around the corner, and they started hitting zombies in the head, getting their attention. And I hit a bunch of them in the head, and they all started chasing me. And I come around the corner hella fast, and they fucking started attacking the guys or whatever. I was just laughing at them. I was like, "That's what you get, losers." It was pretty funny.
Yeah, so you know what I did, Jesus? When I first came out to that bizarre whatever house or compound.
Yeah.
So when I first came out of there, literally this is the first few hours of the game, where I went up to some of the friendlies and I accidentally hit one in the head. And you know how they all kind of panic and they start running? Yeah. Well, they all ran towards the zombies. I'm like, no, where are you guys going? Damn. So I started just following along, and they're like, the zombies are now trying to eat them, and it was a total disaster. But yeah, you go far enough away and everybody forgets everything. Everything's fine. Don't worry. You're good. You're friendly. Yeah, I'll do that to the rebels or whatever they're called, where you go and rescue like a hostage situation, and then just go into a building and start whacking a few zombies. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it doesn't take long. You're able to get away from those guys.
Yeah, no,
because you can parkour pretty quick.
But other than that, really haven't played much else, man. I've just been chilling at home. Not playing much, really. Just not playing much at all. It's just, I'm not in the mood to play video games, man. I don't know what it is.
Dude, I've been the same way.
I don't know.
Like games they're giving us, I feel like, because I'm in the same boat. It's just like there's games out there that
interested at all, dude. Like I'm just not. I don't give a fuck about Horizon. I don't care about
I'm surprised about that.
Even like the next game, what's that Elden Ring coming out? I don't give a fuck.
I don't care about that.
Right? Do you think it looks like Dark Souls-ish? I don't know.
It's FromSoft. What do you think? Of course.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
isn't that the game that they said wouldn't frustrate people or something?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be as hard as like a Dark Souls or a Bloodborne or whatever.
That's what I want, a baby mode.
It's not a baby mode, but I don't think the combat is quite as involved.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite as punishing,
I just have I have no interest in these games.
The game looks amazing. It looks amazing. Every time I watch that trailer, it wows me.
But that's not enough for
Horizon.
Me, man. It can't just look good. It's got to be fun to play.
Yeah, that's true, right? I don't want to get beat down and start crying.
yeah. But like I said, I'm not interested in any of those games. I really don't care. I don't want to play Horizon. It seems too long. It seems too... I don't know.
I'm surprised you don't want to play Horizon. You like the first one.
I like the first one. Yeah. I just don't want to do it all over again. It feels like it's going to be the same shit.
I hear you. I never finished the first one.
Yeah, neither did I. I got bored of it.
I got 3/4 of the way through, and I was just like, eh.
But it took me a while. I would play it, and I'd come back, and then I would drop it for a month, and then come back, and then drop it for a month, and then come back, so... Then I had to talk myself into beating it. Once I started getting toward the end, I'm like, I need to do this. And I think I even played till the very end, and then I went 3 months without going back and playing it. And then I didn't. Yeah, I was right there. Literally the last couple, 2 boss fights or something, and it was over. Mm-hmm. But
I have no interest in playing a lot of video games, man. I don't know what it is. It's just sometimes I feel like, am I losing my touch with video games? Am I gonna give up video games? I question myself, man.
I don't think so.
So weird, Jesus, because I have been going through the same thing with myself.
I legit thought about selling everything the other day. I was like, I'm gonna sell everything. I'm gonna sell my PC. I'm gonna sell my PS5. I'm gonna sell my Xbox, my Switch. I'm gonna get rid of everything and just not game. I was that point.
Imagine how much money you'd save.
Wow, Ryan. Wow.
Oh, man.
Look, Gunny's over there what the fuck's happening right now?
No. Listen.
Gunny, he's been through and done this. He's
listen.
Holding wise over here. You should know that.
So check this out. I know I've said this before, but I just want to bring some positivity to this. Okay, so when I met my wife, I think I was 29 or 28 years old, right? And I had a PlayStation. I don't think Xbox was out. Maybe it was coming out at that time, the OG Xbox. So, and I did have a PC, and I played a few games here and there. She's I think maybe the first Tomb Raider might have been out at that time or whatever. And I wasn't a hardcore gamer at that time. It was a lot of PlayStation 1 stuff. Loved the PlayStation 1. And met the wife, whatever. And then boom, worked a lot, whatever. More hours than I ever did before. And, we went places a lot. So it was almost like gaming went to the wayside for me, even on the PlayStation. So I'd say for probably a good 10 years, when I missed out on the Sega Genesis and, I didn't even get an OG Xbox until, probably maybe 5 years into that. And I gamed on that every so often. But no, I didn't consider myself a real gamer at that point, And, it was probably not until, probably when the Xbox 360 came out, So it was a good amount of time before I thought, oh my gosh, online gaming, Forza, what is this game? I'm losing my mind, So it was almost, ever since then, I feel like, I've been in it, that I'm back again.
I don't know,
I never
man.
thought I would, at age, 50 or whatever. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Playing video games again. So
I feel like I've lost my touch with it almost. Like I'm like, I mean, even listening back to the last few weeks of the podcast, what have I played? Nothing.
Is it the new job, you think, really?
I don't think it's the job. No. I mean, it could be the job.
Also, a little bit of cabin fever, a little bit of single life. You got things going on outside.
We've been quarantined. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get the fuck out, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
Playing games for hours on end. You want to get out and be around people.
Yeah, you want to be around people and shit. Like, you're right, Mayo. Completely right. Like, I want to be out.
Yeah, that's where I'm different. I don't want to fucking be around anybody right
Like, I don't... It's not that I don't want to be around public people. It's just... going out with friends and shit, go out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drink and get fucked up and shit,
not being just in the public, but being other people,
Yeah.
See, that's the difference about being younger and being older. That's what you want to do because you're younger. I'm done with all that shit. I don't want to drink.
Boomer.
I don't want to go to the clubs. I don't want to fucking...
You don't have to go to clubs, Ryan. I'm like your age, and I don't go to clubs, but there is arcades and bar arcades you can go to. And
Mayo at the club. Mayo at the club with this commercial.
I just want to go to my pinball league, and that's about it.
There's other things you can go to. So that's one of them.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I've just been really like, I think I'm almost like I'm out of touch with it. Like it's like I don't want to play these games. These new games are just not interesting to me.
I don't want to play these games.
Does it concern you that you don't want to play them? Do you worry about it? Like, do you think,
I worry about it because you've been doing this podcast for so long that it's like, what if I don't play games? Then what do I podcast about? Do I just come on and talk to you guys?
You just start another podcast called Jesus Talks a Lot, and you just shoot the shit.
That's it, right there.
I've been telling you this for fucking years, dude.
You have.
For years, I've been telling you to do this.
You haven't. You should have done it a long time ago, but I just haven't because I just shoot the shit on here, and it's the same thing.
I know. But then you could talk about whatever the fuck you want.
I could do that right now.
It doesn't have to be video games. That's what I'm saying.
I could do that right now. I have to talk about
just pick a fucking topic and you talk about it, and have a guest or something if you want.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I feel like I'm out of touch with it almost, and I'm like, I don't know, man. What would happen to HGP Mayo if I left? What would you do?
Oh, I don't know. We had to figure it out. We bring Ryan in, and
the shows would get shorter.
Around.
Yeah, we'd have shorter shows.
Oh,
maybe
it had been shorter.
Maybe I'd let Gunny take. Gunny, you gonna take over, Gunny?
I'll take over.
Okay, Gunny, you're the main host now.
I'll be the new host.
Okay, take over, Gunny. Yeah, I'm done here. Bye, everyone. It was fun. It was fun.
Jesus is retiring.
Gunny doesn't play games. Gunny watches Twitch. Twitch people play video games. And YT vids.
The YT vids. What have you been playing, Gunny? Tell me, since you're so much of a fucking gamer over here judging me, motherfucker. What have you been playing?
So check this out. Oh man, did I play some games? Yeah, so since my internet went out, it was like, there goes my fucking gaming time right there.
This is why he didn't have internet for 3 days, so as soon as he got it back, he was like binging those games. He was like, I need my games.
Holy shit, yeah, couldn't access anything?
No, so okay. So this weekend, we had a 3-day El Presidente weekend. So I left as soon as I was supposed to. Normally I'd be gaming Saturday morning, but we went to Southern California. And to see some friends. I haven't been down there in about 6 years. Yeah, probably close to 6 years. Santa Maria, Pismo Beach. It was great. It was awesome. Spending time with people, not on my phone. We had dogs and kids on the beach and food, and it was amazing. One thing we did do, Ryan, is we did sit down and we watched Cuphead, the animated series. Watched about 6 episodes. almost the first season.
Too. Well, I watched most of it. I think I fell asleep for the last 3 episodes.
Yeah, I was getting there, but it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Did you?
And,
I don't know. I thought it was okay. It was like, I don't know.
So it's funny because my friend, he was like, okay, so are these guys supposed to be Italian? I'm like, well, yeah, I think so, right? It's supposed to be that 40s talk, old time radio stuff.
Yeah.
And the kids really liked it.
Very New York accent.
Yeah, let's go get in some more trouble, huh? Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, Mug Man.
Yeah, Mug Man, I lost my handle. Yeah, it was a good show. I recommend it.
I was watching that the other day, dude. That show would be so cool if you're high.
Yeah,
I was.
I was sitting there watching. I was like, I need to go.
Ryan was getting ready to say that was the greatest show ever.
I need to go get a joint.
I really didn't think it was that great. I was like, it's okay. It's all right. It's Cuphead, but I kind of thought it was going to be more musical stuff because the game was very musical oriented. Right?
A Cuphead movie or series because that game's been out for so long and it's been so out of the spotlight for so long.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, oh, the Cuphead series.
But you guys remember when the game first came out, I told you guys that somebody should make a fucking cartoon out of Cuphead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this totally needs to be like a real cartoon. Like it needs to happen.
Yeah.
It fucking happen.
But that's what I mean. Like I envisioned that when the game came out, and then what they came out with, I guess was a little underwhelming to me. When I watched it, I was like,
I don't think so. I think that they really captured the vibe of like old school cartoons or whatever. Like to me, it feels like I'm watching Popeye the Sailor Man or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's the style of animation that they're going for. But it's not that I felt like the animation in the game was better than the animation in the actual show. Like I don't know. I mean, that's just how I felt.
I think
the game, to me, I think you're right. The animation, the game feels more like
crisper,
like hand drawn or something. More, yeah, you're right. More, yeah.
Like it had a crisper, and the characters were bigger. I think than when you know what I mean. Like it's just I don't know.
But I think the show
something about it.
One of the vibes I got was like a faster SpongeBob. A little more fast paced.
Really fast paced. I mean, the episodes are like 17 minutes long or something, and like
something like that.
There's like 2 episodes per episode.
Yeah, and they talk really fast. So old man like me, I was like, huh? Wait a minute, slow down, guys. You got a boomer over here.
It's cool though.
Titles on it, guys.
It's a cool cartoon, I think, for kids that are that know about Cuphead.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, kids know about Cuphead, Mayo. Okay, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I believe it. It just seems weird.
The fucking kids know about Cuphead, bro. All right.
I always see the cups at Target.
My daughter knew who Cuphead was when that motherfucker came out, and she never even played the game. She knew who he was. She saw the Cuphead logo on my screen one day because I had the game or whatever, and she saw it like on the library. She's like, "Oh, that's Cuphead." I'm like,
"There it is."
I'm like, "Yeah, that's Cuphead." Yeah.
Yeah, you can pick those up at Target, right?
They really marketed it well because I even have a Cuphead blanket like Landon. My kids got me for Christmas, I think, last year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Cuphead is popular. Like it's a really popular brand thing or whatever. Like
I'm surprised. Really what? It's probably a thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably like a mobile game too. It would work out well. I mean, maybe not the same exact one that's on console and PC, but I'd like to see something like that.
Well, you just ruined the value.
Ryan's got the straw. He's got the ceramic mug, the Cuphead thing going on.
Dude, that's
cool.
That's a bong, dude.
Yeah, it is. He's like, he's putting some green stuff in there, guys.
Shit.
But after listening to this Xbox Life podcast, they were talking about a mobile game. Well, because I'm away from home and they don't have gaming consoles down there where I was on vacation, called BeatStar. Has anybody played this?
No.
It's on iOS and Android?
No.
Yeah. So that's a... You did play it?
No.
No, but it's a fun game.
I did. I played it.
It's rhythm based. Think of Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Use your thumbs, use your index fingers, however it is. But I think it's just 3 lines. I'm early on,
Yes, it's only the three lanes that you got to do.
But I guess the one thing that really makes this game is
Beatstar.
And it's got licensed music. Mm-hmm. So, I'm playing, Post Malone Circles and, playing alongside my son and, we're trying to go for the better score. And of course he's, faster response time. So he's getting 5 stars. I'm getting 4, but I don't know how it works. I think you could buy songs or buy packs or, there's ads in the game. It's totally
as you get more stars, you'll be able to unlock more songs. There's a lot of free songs, but I think there's also songs you can pay for, and then you can open up packs with your coins that give you new songs as well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of a fun game.
It's
a good fun rhythm game.
It's Guitar Hero on your phone.
On your phone.
It is. Yeah.
It's a rhythm game.
Why hasn't Guitar Hero come out with the game on the phone?
I don't know. Because Activision killed it.
It just died so quick. And I think, again, the one thing I'd say the only thing that really concerns me is, with a game like this, that I feel that's good, that's, free to play, buy songs, is I hope it sticks around because of the licensed music. But from what I understand is they do have, there's indie music, there's royalty-free music that you can play. So, I guess as long as they're adding content to it, and people are going to, again, mobile game, they're going to go out and buy whatever currency it is, coin packs or something to unlock more, more songs. Because one of the things I notice is where when I play the song and it's like, okay, I got the 4 stars. Now I can go in and hit retry, but it doesn't let me go, all the way through. It just says, all right, well, you never made it because you missed out on, your right thumb didn't hit the note at the right time or whatever. So it's almost like a retry every time till you get to a higher score. So, I think, you could buy more time, right? Well, let's say you get halfway through a song,
you can use those coins.
Almost like a continuation.
You can use your coins to continue, yeah, but you want to save those coins because you want to spend them on the chests to open up new songs.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I was like, no, you're not taking my diamonds away.
Yeah, but that's the paid thing. Is you could buy diamonds, I think, or whatever, right?
Yeah, whatever the currency is. But yeah, it was a fun game. I enjoyed it. Definitely something to play on the go, and you get to listen to awesome music. So they had rock, hip hop, electronic. And something else. So it's all there, all the good stuff. All the stuff I like to listen to, whatever the hip kids are listening to.
Oh. It's top 40 popular music, pretty much, for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's always those knockoffs that I played on mobile that they don't come close to this game.
And that's made by same people that make Clash, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, Supercell, yeah.
That's awesome, right? That they were able to do that and get these licensed songs on there.
Oh, because they got the fucking money, that's why.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But
you remember...
Oh my gosh, I never bought that.
Drop Mix, oh my gosh.
The Drop Mix, yeah, I never did buy. I almost bought it, and I was like, no, it's not going to last long, and it didn't.
I pulled it out the other day to play with Olivia, just to let her play with the cards and throw them on the board and stuff, and she had fun with it. But it sucks that died. It was pretty fun.
It went in the bin at Target that I saw or Walmart, and I was like, no, not going to get it.
Dude, trying to find the cards now is super expensive because they don't make them anymore.
Probably collectibles. Crossfire X on the Xbox.
Oh, God.
Playing with the old controller. Did you play it, Ryan? Did you try it out?
No, I heard it was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I heard somebody else say it was really bad.
I mean, I heard all kinds of things from the ADS to just the whole game entirely, but I can't think of the name of the game mode that I played. It was like the 4v4, once you die, you got to wait for somebody else to kill the other team member. It's like in Call of Duty. But I didn't play any of the campaign stuff.
Like Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Where
just like that.
When you're dead, you're dead. You got to finish. Your team has to finish up without you, right?
I think there's a mode in there like Call of Duty where if your teammate kills another teammate, then it's almost like you get...
Oh, then you get respawned?
Life. Yeah, you get respawned.
Okay.
But it totally gave me that CSGO vibe for sure. So one of the things I found, I didn't have...
This is that China game, right?
Yep.
Was it Remedy?
One that Xbox was bigging up, and then all of a sudden went, wait a minute, I think this game isn't going to be good, and then you heard nothing about it after that. Yeah. And then you had mentioned the week before, you had mentioned you thought that game was coming out, and I said something about that game ain't coming out, because I'd heard nothing but bad things about it. Yeah. And I was wrong, because it came out the next week, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll eat my words on that one.
Damn Canadian. I know my shit.
But then it was a shitty game, so I was like, well, maybe they shouldn't have put it out.
Yeah, I think that...
It sucks, because Remedy did the single player.
Okay. Yeah, and so that's one thing I haven't touched. And so they have... There's
only one campaign available.
And it looked fine. So what was that thing I sent you, Ryan, about... There's like a portion of the campaign that's available on Game Pass for Game Pass subscribers, and
there's two parts to the campaign, and the first part is free with Game Pass, and the second part you have to buy.
This is a pet.
But there was some issue when the game came out, and you couldn't access the campaign through Game Pass. But I think they fixed that now. I don't know.
Okay, because I did not see that available, so I was like, I thought there was a portion that was free, but...
It got taken off Game Pass for a little while, too. Like, I remember seeing it went up, and then it was gone all of a sudden. And I was like, what the heck? Where did Crossfire X go? And then a couple of days later, I saw it was back again.
Yeah, and it kind of bumps it to the top of the list, right? So when I went back in, it says, recently added. So it could have been added 3 times. It just, keeps getting knocked back up. But I got in there, and, man, let me tell you, the controls were so low. So I noticed, like, on, your horizontal, vertical, it was all set to like 25 or something. It's like that standard. But once I boosted it up to like 50 each on both thumbsticks or whatever, I didn't have any problems. I actually got a few kills. I was actually surprised. So yeah, I was having fun with it.
You're killing all those people that didn't know to go into their settings and change.
Yeah, I think you know who I killed? These were people that were. So the way the map is set up is kind of funky, but I actually killed him from behind.
Oh, yeah, because they couldn't turn around fast enough.
Right.
It's not like CSGO where, they're coming down this lane, right? So you just have to like keep peeking. But no, if you just keep running around, eventually you'll run into the back of somebody. And again, 4v4. So it's not like there's a lot of people out there on the map, So I wasn't doing too bad. I was getting like 2 kills per game, So we were going like...
Go figure, the game that everybody's trashing right now, Gunny likes it.
I like it. Yeah. There was something about it that I really enjoyed. Like it's funny because you get like these grenades and stuff, but I've never gotten a grenade kill. I'll probably not with 4 people. Why does this thing exist? But I don't know. I think you could equip other things like C4 and shit like that. But yeah, I actually enjoyed it. So... I don't know. I heard, crappy things. I'll try out that little single player thing and see how that goes.
Yeah, I heard that wasn't good either.
Is something about bullet time and all this stuff, and I'm like, what? Okay.
Well, it's Remedy, right? So they do like the control kind of
thing.
Yeah, Alan Wake. What? Yeah. What's going on with that?
Hey guys, I got a thing I forgot to tell y'all.
Oh yeah.
What do you got?
I watched Uncharted yesterday.
That came out.
How was that?
The movie, yeah. No, it was...
Okay, the trailer...
Yeah, the movie came out. So... It was very... Okay, so... It wasn't the greatest movie, like, in terms of, like, the video game story or whatever. But it was a cool movie. Like, it wasn't terrible. Like, there's been way worse video game movies than this. Like, the Assassin's Creed movie sucked. This movie was actually pretty good, like watchable, and like had its story going on, and they do a pretty good job of like.
You kind of have to separate it from the video game, and when you go see it.
Kind of yes, but if you've played all the video games, you will notice a lot. Like they got a lot of inspiration from. Definitely from Uncharted. What's the last one? Uncharted 5.
4, I think.
No, was it 4 or 5?
Uncharted 4.
4. Was it 4?
Drake's Fortune?
4.
Yeah, okay. The one, yeah. So the last one, whatever the last one was, they got a lot of inspiration from that game. Because, I mean, they even have like a flashback where they have Nate and his brother going through like the orphanage or whatever, like wherever the fuck they were living, in the orphanage or something like that. And so they got all that going on. And like the one character that I was kind of not really sold on was Sully, because who plays him? Wahlberg.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mark was in there.
Yeah, he plays Sullivan or Sully, you know, and I kind of wasn't really sold on him being Sully, because Sully was a lot older in the games. I guess this is the younger version of them or whatever. So
it seems like a weird cast.
Yeah. And
it was almost like when you watch the trailer, I'm like, wait, is he the lead on this one? What's going on?
And Tom Holland, he, you know, just recently having watched Spider-Man or whatever that just came out, and seeing him in this, I couldn't help but like for the first half of the movie, like think I'm watching Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like what the fuck's going on right now? You know what I mean? Like it felt like I was watching.
Why is he climbing
Spider-Man.
ladders? Yeah.
You know, like it really felt almost like I was watching the Spider-Man movie at first. Like, what the fuck's going on right now? But at the end, the movie was actually pretty good, and it does a pretty good job of like sticking to the video games, sort of. I mean, it's its own story, but it's doing a pretty good job of it. There's definitely set up to be a sequel to it. Now, I wonder if they'll keep the same cast for Drake and for Sully.
I would assume so if they were going to continue on with it.
Because the story is definitely set up to be a continuation. Like, there's definitely going to be an Uncharted movie again.
Of course.
Yeah. And from one thing that I noticed before the movie starts, so there is some nods in the movie to, like, PlayStation, right? They got, like, Naughty Dog and shit in there and some other stuff. But one of the things that I noticed in the fucking, before the movie started, like, the trailers or whatever, and the little shit they do, one thing that I noticed was that PlayStation apparently has a division called PlayStation Studios, or like PlayStation Game Studio, like studios. Like, it was really weird. I was thinking to myself, are they going to start making movies out of all their PlayStation games? Because that would be really smart of Sony to do, right? Because you think about it, they're a motion picture company, right? Also, you know, on top of being a video game company, and they own all those IPs, so they don't have to pay nobody for those rights. They own them.
It's all theirs.
Money in their pocket. Make a God of War movie.
They've already made the Jack and Daxter movie or whatever. They've already made, you know,
Ratchet and Clank.
They made a Ratchet and Clank movie. Yeah, they made all those. So, like, you can make a God of War movie. You can make a Horizon Zero Dawn movie. You could make a... What other fucking shit do they own?
No, so if they did a Last of Us 2, that thing would be 10 seasons long at the minimum.
They're doing it already with HBO.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
That's
going to last a long time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of story
it's a season, yeah. So I think what's the
depending on
guy,
where they start.
The guy who plays the Mandalorian is the guy who plays Joel, and then I don't know who they got to play Ellie. In my opinion, they should have got the actual girl. What's her name? Ellen Page or whatever. They should have got her to do Ellie.
Yeah, but she tried to sue them. Remember?
Yeah, but she was all pissed off at them or whatever. Was it her that tried to sue them? Was it her?
No, wait, no. She sued Quantic Dream, wasn't it?
Yeah, because they didn't put her nude body in the game or something.
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
So they probably don't have a great relationship with the game studios in here, but in my opinion, they should have used her as Ellie because it's obviously the fucking character is her. You know what I mean? Like they even modeled her after her. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I was just thinking, dude, they could do so much like cool shit with all the PlayStation IPs they own, you know? Like they could do a Twisted Metal movie. Isn't there already a Twisted Metal movie?
I think there was supposed to be one.
There was supposed to be one, right?
But I don't know. A while.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
They could do like they could even do a Gran Turismo movie. They could do all kinds of shit, man.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, there's been
Microsoft
racing
would have an
movies.
easier job making
Go
a
Speed
Forza
Racer,
Horizon
you know,
movie.
like that.
Fucking...
Listen, there's been stupid racing movies. What was that last movie that just came out? That was that racing movie.
Yeah, but Gran Turismo, come on.
That Ferrari versus Porsche or something like
Ford
that.
versus Ferrari.
Yeah, Ford versus Ferrari. Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. Well, see, Mayo thought it was a good movie. So, Fuck you, Ryan. Mayo would go watch.
I've never seen it.
Listen, Mayo would go watch Gran Turismo the movie.
Hey, I shamelessly, you can say I have not watched New Fast and Furious, so I don't think I'd go watch.
Listen, there's gonna be a whole section of the movie where the guy has to get a license.
Right.
And they're like, "You're not qualified for this."
Go to the DMV and get his license. But he only practices in like high-end sports cars.
Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna be a cool movie. I got you, Sony. Have me as the director. I'll make your movie.
Gran Turismo the movie.
Oh man.
But
Gran Turismo the game, the movie, the game, the movie, the movie, the game, the game, the movie.
But other than that, it's been pretty chill, man. Like that movie was kind of cool. Anyway, sorry, Gunny, I hijacked your shit. Go ahead, dude. I'll shut up now. I'll be leaving soon. Anyways.
What else you play?
No, but just I'm finished. But in Crossfire X, it was Search and Destroy, is the mode that I played.
That's it. That's how you played this Crossfire?
Yeah. No, I mean I played that pretty much. A little Dying Light too. Kind of talked about that with Jesus, but no, just spent the whole weekend out without really playing some full-on video games. Oh, a lot of Satisfactory, right? Obviously, while the internet was down, and that was a freaking nightmare trying to get the cloud saves to sync. And yeah, one of the things I noticed with that for some people that actually play this game was with the cloud saves. So if you're playing without cloud saves, you will lose your immediate inventory. You know, if you're just going to play like an offline sort of thing.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So luckily, like, I think Mayo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it saves locally when I manually save.
Yeah, you'll save local. Then when you go back to online, it's going to ask you, hey, the cloud save does not match up with your local save. You know, which one do you want to use? And you should be able to choose, you know, hey, I want to use my local save, and then that will save your local save on the cloud, and you'll be back to being synced up. You know, so it's made for offline use. So if you actually don't have internet, you can put Steam in offline mode, and you can still play some of your games as long as they're installed. You know.
So
then save local and then sync next time it gets internet.
Yeah. So one of the things I got to remember, because it has happened before, where, you know, if I have something in my inventory that I worked hard for or whatever, I just got to remember to save those in containers, and then hit the save button, which I totally and completely forgot. I would just go ahead and hitting, you know, make sure I'm like saving often or saving the game every 12 minutes. And, you know, I don't normally keep anything that's, you know, too valuable in my immediate inventory, you know, for too long. One thing is just like making my sword again, make it my spring mechanical legs or whatever they're called, you know, makes you run faster, jump higher. So I was like, crap. But luckily where my base is, my hub, I keep everything. Basically I keep containers around. So I just walk around and kind of gather everything up and, you know, craft all that good stuff again. But I continue to play it. Love it. I have, you know, me and Ghost Nico, we join each other's games all the time. And, you know, it's more like consulting, you know, like, hey, you know, you have you have all kinds of stuff over there like that I'm going to do to my game. So, you know, he streams it. Yeah, we love it. I know a couple other people in the community do play that game and enjoy it. So, yeah, that's all I played. What about you, Ryan or Mayo?
You guys, I'm not saving the week this week. I haven't really played much either. And what I have played, you probably maybe don't want to hear about, but too bad. You're going to. Well, Jesus said he's going to walk away, apparently. But he doesn't want to listen. So, what have I played? I played some Dying Light 2 as well. It's all right. I'm on and off with that game. Sometimes I'm enjoying it, and sometimes I'm just like, just dreading it. Just being like, I don't want to do this.
Open world, is that what it is? It's just like so many tasks. I mean, they're not thrown at you, but you already know there's going to be...
It's not that. It's just like, I'll do something stupid, like I'll be trying to get somewhere and I'll fall off a roof and die and then respawn all the way back. And it's like, I don't want to do all of that all over again. You know what I mean? Like, I just have moments like that with the game where it's just like, I really don't want to go through that again. I'll just wait until, a couple of days from now when I forget about doing that and try again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, so Dying Light's kind of been slow for me. I played a little bit more Nobody Saves the World. I'm still enjoying that game, but I've kind of hit a wall in it where I'm like, okay, I got to go and grind some more, and I just haven't bothered to do that yet. But that game's still fun. If you have not played Nobody Saves the World and you like a good top-down kind of fun art, kind of cartoony, arty game, check it out because it's fun. We've talked about it before a couple of times, so
it is
go
good.
on
I
and
think
on about that.
I hit level 3 before my internet went out.
Level 3? I'm level 30.
I know. I'm like so low on that game.
Or 33
no
or something like that.
I'm good now.
What else have I played? I just started Lost Ark, and I really think this might be the game for me right now. And it's unfortunate that I'm playing it on PC because it's not on console. It's only on PC, so I have to play it on my PC because that means I can only play in 1080, and I'm sitting here in this chair, and I don't want to sit here in this chair. But so far, and I'm early, very, very early on, level 2 or 3 or something like that. I'm basically just out of the tutorial into the first few missions kind of thing. But it's a fun top-down Diablo-ish game, but think anime characters instead of like the devil and fucking, and being in hell and all that stuff. It's more of like an anime fantasy background to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like they gave, what's that game, Black something? That free-to-play.
Black Sword.
Is it Magic? I totally missed on it. But no, the characters are...
Black Desert.
Black Desert, but the characters are beautiful in this game. I will agree.
It's a very pretty game. Yeah, it's super colorful, very very nice, like foresty backgrounds and shit like that. It's pretty, and like I said, it's got your anime characters, and the voice acting is not great. It's pretty bad, but if you can push past that just into the gameplay, it's a lot of fun action RPG, MMO kind of stuff, right? There's lots of people around, and you're just hacking and slashing your way through dungeons and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to be playing a lot more of that. If anyone's playing and wants to play, let me know.
I'll try to get it home early tomorrow, Ryan. I have it installed.
Well, I'll be off to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you getting home early, maybe.
Yeah.
We could do something.
I was thinking more like 4 p.m. Pacific time, probably 7 your time.
Do you know, is there a certain point you have to play to before you can play together, or can you?
I think there was something about.
There was like an opening to it, but you can skip it, and then I think you would just be able to join up with somebody. You have to be on the same server though, so we'd have to get together and start characters on the same server or something like that, or you'd have to join the server.
MMO though, for the most part, you gotta be on the same server to.
Yeah. It's your typical MMO stuff, yeah.
What
maybe we could
15,
start like an HGP guild or some shit like that. I have no idea, Gunny. I'm not that far yet, so I don't know yet. But yeah, Lost Ark. Check it out. It's a free-to-play game on Steam. So you can buy a Founders Pack or whatever and get some stuff if you want, but it is free.
$80, $120. Yeah.
No, I think it's like 20, 25 and like 45 or something like that, and for the two different packs that you can get. But I don't even know what that stuff gives you. I didn't look at it. I'm just playing the free.
I think they're booster packs. Level up faster.
There's so much stuff. Like when we were on Discord earlier and I was streaming it, I'm just like going through like the menus, going like, "What is this? What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god,
I know.
What is this?"
I kept switching over like, who's he talking to?
What is this? What is this? Oh my god. So it's going to take a while, I think, to really before everything really sinks in.
What class are you playing?
I've been playing, Mage Sorceress. That's the class I picked for that character. So it seems like fun. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Wobbly Life with my daughter, and I'm continuing to really enjoy that game a lot more than I thought I would. It's silly, stupid fun, and you basically just exploring. Like I found out I had to go to this lake during a thunderstorm, and if there was a thunderstorm, there would be this island that would raise up in the middle of the lake, and you had to go out to the island in the middle of the lake and pull a sword out of the rock. But you got to carry the sword into a boat and then get the boat off, like you get off the island and onto the mainland, and then you got to you got to carry the sword with you, get into another boat, and then drive it to this cave. Now, this took forever for all this stuff to align and work. And I'm with my daughter. She's sitting next to me on the couch, laughing at everything, having fun with me. And we got the sword, and we're so excited. I get the boat. I drive into the cave. I'm parked right at the dock. I got the sword on the dock. I'm like ready. I'm like, all right, we're going to finally get there. I'm talking to my daughter. I'm like, yeah, we're going to finally get the sword. We're going to finally complete our mission. I'm walking up these 2 planks to go up to where I got to put the sword. I fell through the fucking floor and got stuck.
Oh, no.
I'm like, what? I'm right here. I'm literally right here. So I thought, fuck, the only thing I can do, because I couldn't move. I could not move at all. I was stuck in the floor. Like, the only thing I can do is respawn my character and hope that sword stays there and I can go back and get the sword. So I go all the way back. I got to go all the way around to get a boat to get into this cave again. I drive the boat into the cave. The fucking sword was gone.
Oh, no.
Since then, there hasn't been a goddamn thunderstorm for me to get the sword back. And I was so disappointed because like would have been like one of the first big missions that we accomplished other than the UFO mission. We finished that.
Wobbly souls.
And it was so defeating, but I told Olivia, I'm like, I'm going to have to do that this week while you're not here, because that was so frustrating to get it all the way there and have it. There was 2 planks leading up, and they kind of split a little bit, and my character fell in between the 2 planks and got stuck with the sword in its hand. And I could not get out. There was no moving or anything. I had to respawn. It was so disappointing. But the game is a lot of fun. If you have like kids that are like too young to play games, they will still have fun watching you play this. You know what I mean? And it's so stupid that they'll laugh and have a good time. And I really enjoy playing it with my daughter. So
nice.
And I think it's only on PC and Xbox, actually. It's an Xbox exclusive, apparently. I found that out because someone was asking me if it was on Switch. And I was like, yeah, man, I could totally see that game on Switch. Like, why wouldn't it work on Switch? And then I looked it up, and it's like, no, Xbox PC exclusive. That's it. I was like, oh, I guess it's not on Switch. Sorry. Wobbly Life. Check it out.
That sounds awesome.
Mayo, what have you been playing, bro? Before you fall asleep.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I haven't been playing a whole lot lately.
Oh, jeez. Mayo isn't saving the week either.
No, I mean, I have, but I haven't. Like, I've been so hooked on Apex. You know, I've been doing the arenas quite a bit, and then, you know, I've been trying to grind and just to see if I can get better, because, you know, you get, like, a ranking. And, you know, obviously I'm playing ranked, and then, you know, like, you get AP points for wins and losses, but playing with randoms, it's really hard. You get those crazy randoms. It's like to run off the side and die by themselves, and it just kind of costs you that game. But then if you get like a really good group and you get you know, just a completely dominator of the team, it feels good. So then you're like all ready to play again. And I unlocked the new character right away. Her name's like Mad Maggie. Yeah, she's kind of cool. She has this little rocket she can fire. It's her Q ability, I'll call it. It's like her tactical, and it will fire a rocket at an object, and it'll put like a flame through the rocket. So if somebody's hiding behind a rock or a wall or something like that, you can actually shoot that wall on the one side, and the flame appears on the back side of it, so that person can't hide behind the wall anymore. And so you can kind of draw them out that way. So that's kind of neat. And then she also has this big like thing that she could throw. It turns into a ball, and it rolls across the map, and it will drop these little dots, like these little glowing orbs. And when you're following the ball, it'll do damage whatever it hits. So if it hits enemies, it'll hurt them. But when you run across those orbs, it makes you run faster, kind of like Octane. So you can kind of push with your team. So like that person will throw that, and it'll leave these little trails, but anybody can use them. And you can just kind of push with her. So she's been kind of interesting, just kind of a fun character to just kind of throw into the mix. But, it's next thing I know, I'm playing it. My son starts playing it. So it's talking about playing with your kids. He's older than what your daughter is, but he's into Apex and he's into shooters now. And so he wanted to team up. So him and I and one of my friends from work have been playing together. And every time we get together, we go on like 10, 15 game win streaks. It's great, and ranked. And so gaining a good amount of ranked points right there. And then we'd lose like one. We'd get against really high ranked people, lose to one game, and then it would kind of give us more, even level competition where it's competitive and just a lot of fun. I probably played that for probably 7 days this week, I think. I got logged in every day and probably put at least an hour or two in Apex. And then when my son was here too, he's like, "Hey, Dad," he goes, "I don't know why I want to do this, but how about we play Castle Crashers together?" And we played this a long time ago.
Me and my son played that.
Game's great, man.
Yeah, and he's like, it just sounds fun. So I have this TV in my bedroom too, kind of hooked to my computer. I can use it as a third monitor. So we just hooked it to that. I synced my Xbox controllers to the PC, and we played on that TV, and we just kind of chilled in my room, and we beat it through the first time in one sitting. And then we went back and unlocked I think it's impossible mode. And now we're about halfway through the impossible mode, going through and just playing through. And just I forget how crazy that game is. It's so over the top with the pooping animals. I don't know what their thing was in that game.
Yeah, the pooping reindeer, whatever.
The reindeer, and there's an owl and just all sorts of stuff. But the crazy enemies and...
The music's good.
Yeah.
It's continuous, but it's good.
My son has been telling me, and I didn't notice it, but a lot of that music is in TikTok videos. He's like, "Oh, Dad, if you listen and pay attention, some of that music is TikTok videos right now. It's really popular." And sure enough, I was scrolling TikTok the other day, and one came on, and I'm like, "Oh, I know this." So it was kind of funny that a lot of people are using it for TikTok music. But that game, I forgot too, like when you beat a boss, when you actually get to fight, if you're playing co-op, you're playing local co-op, you have to fight each other for the princess.
Yes.
And whatever health you have left when you, fight the boss is where you're at. I know the one time we had to fight each other, and I'm like, he's just standing there and let me hurt him. I'm like, what's he doing? What the heck? And then I looked at my health, and I had like, you couldn't even see the health bar. Like it was gone on my character. And he was like full health. So I must have been alive toward the whole thing, and he just respawned. So he was just waiting. And he goes, "Oh, okay, I'll kill you now." And then I got like 10 more hits in, and you can see the panic in his eyes. He got down to like an eighth of his health. And then he finally got me and killed me. But just such a good game. If you want to play with the kids and stuff and just goofiness, you can probably play with any age group even, really. I mean, you could like, carry a little one through here.
You'll get those chests that, and it pops out emeralds and gifts and... Yeah, it's like a surprise, It's like everything just pops out. You just collect everything.
And I don't know if this is like newer or whatever or not, but I went to go actually think about playing this on the Xbox and playing it in the living room on the big TV, on the OLED. And it just, we looked at it on the Xbox store and it said remastered on there. And it was still $15. So I don't know if they did something to it recently or just made it, look better or brighter or what. But I mean, I just played the Steam.
Was it like an X and S version? Is that what they did?
I don't know. It just said remastered.
Yeah, no, they remastered it on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you call it?
Yeah, from 360 to Xbox One, it was the remastered version, and I think that's just the version you get now if you buy it.
And I don't know what
because
version.
If you had the original version, you automatically got the remastered version for
like
free.
A 4K version.
Okay, maybe
HDR.
I don't think it did remastered on the Steam account at all, but maybe that's the same as there. But we unlocked all the characters. You get the little alien character you can unlock, and I can't remember what the other one was. There's a couple of the bad guys you have to fight.
And there's a more grind where you can just unlock more weapons.
Oh yeah, there's more weapons you can unlock and discover, and pets. Little pets that follow you around.
Yeah.
Those are hidden throughout the game, and so just crazy kind of zany game. Just that hack and slash, side scroll and beat 'em up. And my one daughter even joined us for a little bit, so we had 3 players going for a little while there, and and just leveling different characters up. I was using the blue knight, so he was like the ice one, and then my son was using the orange one, which was like a fire. He would shoot fireballs and stuff, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's just been Apex, Apex, and Apex. I did play the new control mode, or what you want to call it, dominance, or with Pinpoint and Couch. They talked me into playing it, and last week I tried it one time by myself, and I did not like this mode at all. It had predetermined gun loadouts, and the gun they gave you was like an energy gun. I think it was like the Bolt, and I just did not like being forced to use the Bolt for an AR, and it just was kind of like uneventful. Now this time when I played with Couch and Pinpoint, there was different weapons, and they would tell me how it changes out daily, so you can basically have these different weapons. So this time we spawned in, and we had, I think it was an R301, which is one of my more I don't know, used to guns. I'm probably really used to the R301, and that went a lot better. And that almost kind of had that battlefield feel, like Jesus talks. We got the places you have to go and capture, and you're standing on the point and you're capturing and you're getting points for your team, and then you're trying to hold it. There's people sniping from the one side trying to get to you. You're inside a building, so they're trying to get in that building and take control. The enemy team is, and you're just tearing them up. And you got Octanes running in there, and you got Ramparts who put up a shield with their Gatling guns firing. So it's just all sorts of chaos going on, and all sorts of special abilities going on, and it's kind of crazy, but it's actually pretty fun. I'm enjoying it a lot more now. So give it a shot. If you only played it the one time like me the first time and did not like the weapon set, go back and try it again, because they do change up the weapons, I think, daily. So, and there's 2 different maps that rotates through, so you can play on 2 different maps as well.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, just lots of competitive Apex, lots of ranked. I need to get Jesus to come play some ranked Apex with me. But that is all I've been playing. What time is it, there, Jesus?
Oh, okay. Wow.
What's the time, Jesus?
Oh, it's 7:20 on the West Coast.
I
wish it was 7:20.
Over your head, bro. What time is it?
7:20 on the West Coast.
No, over your head again, man. What time is it?
Oh, it's news time.
It's the news. Come listen to the news.
Beep, beep, beep.
Vladimir Putin, Presidente. Never mind. Wrong news. Okay, where are we at?
What? Where? Beep, beep, beep. Beep.
News time. So news time.
Beep, beep, beep.
Video game news time.
Got some video game news for you real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Dad gets money back after his daughter spent $20,000 on Genshin Impact microtransactions.
Whoa.
That's all.
$20,000?
You think you would notice as a parent like $20,000 slowly missing throughout the year?
Yeah, was this? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Is this slow? Like, is this a slow burn in it, or was it like a?
Looks like it. It says here, back at the end of 2021, a product manager named Ling Cheng Mong found himself with $20,000 in overdue credit card debts. This was linked to almost 100 unknown transactions. Apparently, his daughter spent all his money buying Genshin Impact pools over a 6-week period. At first,
6 weeks.
At first,
$20,000 in 6 weeks.
He managed to get a refund for half the money, but since then the bank has refunded the whole amount. So yeah, pretty much his daughter spent $20,000 and he was able to get it back. Luckily, he was able to get it back.
Yeah, lucky guy.
That's a lot of money, dude.
They play a crucial role of the gacha game ecosystem, allowing them to make a continual profit. Yeah, that's how these things go, bud.
Imagine people that don't get their money back.
Yeah, or the ones that are like, yeah, it's gone. Don't play that game anymore. Go play something else that's got the gacha system. Buy more coins.
I mean, that's one thing I always worry about. Downloading games for Olivia on my mom's tablet. It's like these ads pop up and like I don't know what she's gonna click on, I've just been lucky that she seems to know to wait for that X. Just wait for that X. Push the X when it comes up. And she gets out of the ads on her own.
I don't think I ever save anything, my card to anything. Especially if I had kids playing stuff, I would definitely not save my card to stuff.
Yeah.
I would take the time to sit there and enter the card in each time if I needed to. Because
maybe iOS works a little differently because, you're going to get the prompt or whatever, All right, use your iOS account, which is linked to your bank card account.
Yeah, but
clear. But for a kid,
kids will click through that shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
my kid did it back on Xbox 360. It was a lot easier. If you accidentally press the X 3 times, boom, 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 like you bought it.
It's not just necessarily phone games as well. Like my son plays a lot of Valorant, and he will ask me to buy him, season passes or skins and this and that. And I don't save my card in there because I could see him just buying shit and not telling me, and next thing I know, I have a lot less money in my account and I'm going, what happened to all this?
Yeah, my kid asks all the time. So, it's not like he just uses it. And he'll use my PayPal account. But, something on Roblox or something, or...
What else you got, Jesus?
Or for something good on Steam.
What else is in the news machine?
Hold on here. In other news, EA is now denying that they are blaming Battlefield or Halo for Battlefield's launch challenges. Yeah. So,
It's not Halo's fault, guys.
You're sure? I think Master Chief did it.
EA Communications Vice President John Roseberg issued a statement in reaction to the suggestion that Halo Infinite is to blame for some of the company's problems. They said, the dialogue and context, which was an in-depth and very humble internal conversation regarding the recent Battlefield launch, are not appropriate components in these reports. It wasn't about blaming external issues. It was about significant learnings and steps we're doing. End quote. So pretty much
on a private developer call, somebody said, "Hey, Halo kind of kicked our butts." And the media has taken it and spun it into something that it's not. That's what I'm getting out of that.
Yeah.
Definitely what it sounds like.
In other news, let's move on here to some more news. Steam Deck. Uh-oh.
Is that out? Is that a thing?
Is that out yet? I see some dev kits out in the wild. But
people on their Steam Decks already?
Apparently, iFixit, they have announced that iFixit will be the authorized seller of any Steam Deck replacement parts.
That makes sense. That's who fixed my phone.
They will also be have replacement parts for any Valve Index VR products. So apparently they made a deal with Steam, iFixit did, to be able to repair exclusively, I'm assuming, Steam Deck.
Kind of nice to know, at least if you break your...
Yeah, that there's somewhere you can go.
You have a way of doing it.
Yeah.
iFixit is like an authorized Samsung dealer as well, so that's who fixed my phone.
I remember
because they're approved by Samsung to actually fix your phone. But at the same time, it sucked because I really wanted them to put a silver back on mine instead of a fucking black one. And they're like, we can't actually do that because we're an authorized Samsung repair. We have to repair it with the proper parts. I was like, damn it. I wanted you to give me the silver Yeah.
I remember them when they did that Steam Deck video of like tearing it down and how to like switch out the hard drive or something like that. And it was kind of neat. Just the fact that Steam will kind of let you tear down the device. You know, you see Nintendo and, you know, Sony and all them guys, you know, they use special screws and, you know, this and that to make it a little harder or breaks your warranty. And Valve just doesn't really, you know, again, they just don't really care. They know you own it and it's yours. And if you want to tear it open, tear it open. Right,
and
go to
watch the teardown video. Kind of like, not Paul's Hardware. Who's that other company?
Helm's Hardware?
Digital Foundry.
Oh.
No, who does it? I can't remember. Tears down shit.
Nice. In other news, Take-Two Interactive and Netflix are now partnering up to make a BioShock movie. What's up with these video game movies? It seems like
they're a thing now.
Like they've milked all the superhero shit. So like they're done with that.
Yeah.
And now video games are the biggest fucking piece of entertainment on the planet. So they're like, wait a minute,
okay,
maybe we can get in on this shit.
It was like competing with movies for like the longest time, it seemed like, for entertainment. You know, then the games kind of passed movies, and now it's like we're getting movies of games. You know? This is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't beat them, join them.
Right?
That's what they're doing.
What you got there, Jesus?
Got some vape, bro.
What you vaping there, bro?
Just a little vape. It's a strawberry, banana vape, strawberry something.
Strawberry, banana. Caramel macchiato.
Oh. Oh, sounds fancy. Oh. On February 15, 2022, Netflix and Take-Two Interactive have announced a partnership to develop a BioShock movie. Currently, there are no filmmakers attached to this project. And Take-Two and Vertigo Entertainment will be the producers.
I think if done right, that would make a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it. Right. You could do it to where it's before the fall of Rapture, or you could do it to where it's during the fall of Rapture, or maybe somebody, or you could do it just like the game where somebody discovers Rapture after it's already gone to shit, and make it. Like
that's what I want to know. Where are they gonna focus on? You know what I mean? Is it gonna be like the first game storyline kind of focus? Or is it going to be more like in the sky with the third game? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what they... Or are they going to mix
I would think they go with...
You know what I mean?
BioShock 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And if you remember this, you guys remember this.
This kind of piqued my interest. This kind of piqued my interest back into like maybe going into that BioShock collection and replaying BioShock when I first heard about it. Because I was like, I kind of want to... I haven't played that in forever.
Yeah, was it 2010? It doesn't have the exact date, but it talked about one of the producers or directors from Pirates of the Caribbean, that they were going to make the movie and budgetary constraints. Ken Levine commented on the struggles of getting the original film productions off the ground. I know people bugged him for years on that one, where they're like, all right, where's our BioShock movie? He's like, yeah, it's still kind of happening, maybe. Not sure. Maybe it's going to happen, but... back in the limelight again. I think it'll happen this time.
Oh yeah, it's going forward now, I think.
Yeah.
So, but cool. What else we got, Jesus? You're muted.
Got some Halo.
Did he pull a gunny over there? I'm pretty sure he just pulled a gun.
In other news,
pulled a gunny. Oh man, Jesus!
Okay.
What you got for news?
What the fuck is this? Go ad free. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
It's Halo, man. Microsoft getting sued.
Is that Halo?
If you're getting ads, I can read it. Original Halo composer sues Microsoft over unpaid royalties dating back 20 years. Isn't this like a Doom situation here going on here? Original Halo music composers are suing Microsoft over unpaid royalties. Marty O'Donnell and Mike Salvatore, who created the iconic music used in the Bungie-developed Halo games and more Halo products, claim Microsoft still owes them money related to royalties dating back 20 years.
Give us our money, motherfucker.
Probably a good chunk of money too if you can go back 20 years worth of money.
Yeah. You know, and you got Bungie tangled up in there as well, which is, you know, I mean, they're not even part of Microsoft anymore. So that's got to be messy. You know, especially when it involves 343. Yeah, big mess. I don't know, whatever that original deal was.
Oh yeah, pretty much. They're getting sued.
Going down.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, Microsoft is gonna go down. they're
gonna go real down.
They're really worried right now. Yes. They're like, oh,
they're scared. Ooh. Another news, last piece of news I have here for you. Indie MMO project Titan Reach has lurched from crisis to crisis since its initial Kickstarter launch back in 2020, and now it seems to have ended for good in confusion and failure. With the YouTuber close to the project alleging that the lead developer misappropriated investor funds to gamble on cryptocurrency, and he even purchased a Tesla for himself.
Nice.
Titan Reach was supposed to be a RuneScape-like MMO that ultimately failed to meet its initial Kickstarter goal of $430,000. Undeterred, these developers, Square Root Studios, adopted a month-to-month crowdfunding model and saw continued interest from its community over the course of several early access iterations. Ultimately, the $200,000 Square Root received in crowdfunding was not enough to sustain the project, and its lead developer, going by the username Unravel, announced at the end of development on the game's Discord in August of 2021. The next month, Unravel took back to Discord to announce that the game had been fully funded by an anonymous angel investor and that the development would resume. Kira TV, an independent critic on YouTube who had previously covered Titan Reach extensively and corresponded with the developers, claimed to have spoken to this investor in a video posted around that time. Despite the surprising windfall, Titan Reach ceased development again just last week, with Unravel announcing the depletion of their funds on Discord and diving into a long digression about the NFT integration he was hoping to include with the game. The surprise closure, coupled with the unexpected reveal of blockchain plans, a controversial topic on its own, led to a backlash against the developers, including the threats of doxing them. Square Root closed the Titan Reach Discord, and the game's website and social media accounts have all gone dark. Previously mentioned YouTuber Kira TV has now released a new video alleging that Titan Reach's angel investor pulled out after Unravel misappropriated funds for a failed $150,000 cryptocurrency investment and purchased a Tesla for his own personal use, with screenshots of Discord conversations as primary evidence of this. Kira TV also claims that Titan Reach's mystery investor is a South African cryptocurrency entrepreneur, Andre Kronje, and alleges that Unravel attempted to bribe him into not investigating the reason for Kronje pulling his funding. Apparently, people have reached out to Mr. Kronje and will update it if they receive a statement. In the meantime, Unravel has gone to ground, and other former members of Square Root have not spoken out. So there's that. So pretty much these guys took everyone's money and ran.
Yes.
You know what? Hey guys, I got a game.
Oh.
I got a game I'm making, Ryan. You want to crowdfund me, Ryan?
No, I'm good.
$300,000.
No, thank you.
Jesus pulls up in
You want a Tesla? If you make, I'll give you a Tesla if you make a game.
Jesus pulls up in a new Tesla the next week. Hey guys,
no, I'm good.
Development's going great. We're doing good. Good job over here. Everything's going great.
Got a great game going on over here.
Awesome game. It's coming along just fine.
Yeah.
Keep giving me money. It's coming along just fine.
I don't want to invest, Jesus. I'm part of this. I'm part of your development team. What are you talking about? I'm in on this.
Where's my Tesla?
Gunny, you want to invest in Jesus and Gib Games?
Yes. Here's $50,000.
No. We need $600,000. What are you talking about?
I guess I'll have to cover the difference, right?
We're
going to put that on Discord.
We both need Teslas. Come on.
Open donations. Crowdfunded. Yeah, what a scam. What a bunch of smoke and mirrors bullshit.
That sucks.
That is. That's fraud.
Yeah, pretty much.
They got ripped off. Fuck.
Wah, wah,
Bunch of
wah.
bastards.
Just like Jesus and his NFTs of Ontario.
This blockchain BS.
Oh, shit.
Where's your Ontario NFT?
Hey,
out
fuck
there,
you,
Jesus?
Ryan. God damn it, you.
Where's it at, buddy? I shouldn't have done that. I brought up NFTs, and I feel really bad about that now.
Right.
It wasn't even in the news or anything.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm sorry, guys.
Just when we're letting it die. We're letting it die, and you bring it back up.
We had enough news. Anything else anybody wants to talk about newsworthy?
Nah, man. Nah.
Let's move over to the console corner. What do we got for the console corner? What do we got for PlayStation?
Console corner. What's happening over there in the corner?
I got nothing over here. Oh, PlayStation.
He doesn't even know what's going on in the corner.
No, I didn't update PlayStation, so I don't know if it's still valid, but it should be for UFC 4. Play that on your PS4. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep for PS4. It's funny that's like, it's almost like a standalone, but it's part of Borderlands 2.
Don't get that confused. It's part of Borderlands 2, but they put it out to be released. It's not the new game.
No. Right. I know, right? It's funny when they put that out. I think when it came out on Epic or Steam or whatever, I was like, "Oh shit, we get that for free or something." But nope, it's just a standalone. You can play it standalone. Planet Coasters, you get that for the PS5. So yeah, go play some roller coasters, you PlayStation 5 owners. But otherwise, you get the other two games with that. Over to Xbox games for gold. First one is Aerial Knights Never Yield. That's Knights with a K. And your second game that's backwards compatible, Band of Bugs. That sounds like a winner.
But also keep in mind that if you have Game Pass, all those games that they're giving away free on the PlayStation are in Game Pass.
Yes. So yeah, you don't have to have Ultimate or whatever. I don't remember.
Not if you.
You just have to have regular Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultimate gives you PC and gold.
Yeah. Good deal. I'll always go grab those. Xbox Game Pass. Speaking of Game Pass, ready and available now for PC and for console is Madden NFL 22.
There you go. Get your football on.
Go get your sports ball, people. And I only found this one on PC. It might also be on console, but it's Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition. So let's see. What do you get?
That is available on console, but I don't know if it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, let me see here. So with that...
Where's that at? What store?
No, on the Xbox Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like something... I know we've talked about it before. Mayo, if you've ever played it, it looks very... I don't know if it's roguelike or whatever.
I tried it once and I did not like it, but I did not dive very deep into it.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it either when I played it. I thought I was going to like it, and then
it was more really Metroidvania than roguelike to me. I hear it's good.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of when I played early on.
Yeah, it's classic side-scrolling action with all the modern trimmings. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the Void Heart edition does include the original award-winning action-adventure, 4 giant content packs built in at launch, expanding the games with all new quests, terrifying boss fights, and striking new abilities.
Oh boy.
Moving over to Epic Store, you can get Brothers. So I know on Xbox, and probably the same on PlayStation, you just play with both thumbsticks, controlling both Brothers at the same exact time. It's a classic. It's a good game. Go play it.
How does that work on PC?
Good question. I know. How would you play that? I guess mouse and like maybe
no, you use WASD and then the arrow keys maybe?
For what game?
For Brother Tale of Two Sons.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Yeah, because on console, you use the 2 sticks, and each stick controls each brother. So
Yeah,
I wonder if they do WASD and then arrow keys to.
I would think the mouse. I'm betting it's
say better than the mouse. Yeah.
Our mouse and
mouse,
WASD.
It's too different. Like, I don't know.
Well, the mouse would be one brother because you can move it in circles, and then WASD would be, all directions for the other brother.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some PC master race guys out there going, it's not like that, Gunny. You don't know shit about PC.
You gotta do it this way.
I don't use WASD. Mayo, are these questions up to date in the
Yes, they are.
document? All right, let's start with the first question here, guys. Coming in from Brian Till Jr. Jesus, he wants to know, why does Oregon think it should be able to pick Washington's state tree?
What kind of stupid shit? Kind of fuck you.
They chose their tree, the Douglas fir, whatever, the Christmas tree, whatever it was.
What do you mean?
I don't know anything about this either.
What is the fuck are you talking
I don't
about?
even.
Well, he says they went to pick their own and then went with the on Oregon picked for them anyways. Oregon picked their own tree? I don't know.
What the hell?
What are you talking about?
Let's see here.
Can we get questions about video games, please?
Can we get good questions? What the fuck is this? God, man. You wonder why I want to quit the podcast. God damn, I'm getting stupid questions like this.
Let's see, we got the Yucca.
I gave a shit though last time we called
the Oregon Sunset, stupid. Japanese maple. Okay, the list goes on here. Willow oak tree. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm looking at houses or something. Who knows?
Street addresses.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know. He has another question here about if we know anything about your state's specific. Did something get cut out on that?
Yeah, no, we don't pump our own gas. But that's also in I think Pennsylvania has the same law though.
New York does too, doesn't it?
No, I'm pretty sure you pump your own gas. It's only like 2 states that don't let you pump your own gas. We're one of them.
That's so bizarre to me still. Like
literally, like to me, it's bizarre seeing people like in movies and shit pull up and pump their own gas. Right. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are you doing getting out of your car, bro?
I picture myself going to visit you, Jesus, and then borrowing your car and then just jumping out and pumping my own gas. And then I'm
some guy comes running up. No.
Yeah, they will run at you and like try to tackle you and shit to not pump the gas. You gotta
be like fucking. You gotta be licensed to pump gas.
So what you're saying is don't take a road trip in the Camaro and I'll be up in the Camaro pumping my own gas. And then
no, listen. In Eastern Oregon, which is the desert part, because Oregon is really weird. Oregon has like the really green part of Oregon, which is the part that I live in. Then there's the middle, which is like really snowy. It's like snow borders paradise and shit, all the mountains. And then to the right of that is just desert. It's really dark, fucking dirt, desert, trash, hobo shit. And over there in the desert part, you can pump your own gas. But over here where it's, once you go past the mountains and you reach this part of Oregon, you cannot pump your own gas.
That's fucking
weird. Yeah, it's just weird.
So like half of Oregon you can pump your own gas over there, but over here you can't. Yeah, it's really weird. But yeah.
See, we have a mix. Like you can go to a full serve station and they'll pump your gas for you, but most stations around here are self-serve.
And one thing that I find really odd is that nowadays, like every time, like sometimes when I go get food, and I go through a drive-through, a lot of these places are asking me for tips, and like these are just like fast food places, and they're like, "Do you want to leave a tip?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like a tip?" The fuck for? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck I need to tip you for? You didn't do shit. So, one other thing about Oregon is that you don't really ever tip the gas attendant. You don't give him nothing. Like, it's just, like, I've never seen people, like, I've done it before where I've given them, like, $5 if I have cash, but you can't tip them off. Like, if you give them a card, there's no option for you to tip them. Like, so it's just like they just service you and they just give you your gas and you fucking leave. It's really weird. Which I feel like they should be a thing, right, in Oregon. Like, if you get your gas pumped for you, There should be an option to leave them a tip. Why the fuck is there an option to leave the people at the fast food place a tip, but not the guy at the gas station who's standing in the cold, pumping your fucking gas while you're in the fucking warm car,
Right.
you know? Yeah. Yeah. It's really weird. Really weird. Yeah, Oregon's a bizarre state. Got some weird shit here going on. Lots of homeless people, too. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm sure there's things that I'm not thinking of that you guys would be like, what? Like fucking ketchup chips, for instance.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. There's
You know what I mean? Like,
Canada.
But
no poutine
I don't
down
think
here.
about it because, like, you know what I mean? It's the same with you and pumping gas. You're like, what the fuck is that guy pumping gas for? You know what I mean? You don't think about it until someone else brings it up. That what the fuck is that? You don't have that.
Or,
you know what I mean?
Or another thing here that we don't have is sales tax. Like if something costs $1,000, we just pay $1,000.
I know all about the sales tax thing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no like even if we buy things online here, there's no sales tax for us. Like if I buy something on Amazon, and on Amazon it says it's $50, we just get charged $50. Like there's no.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man. And
yeah,
I
agree.
It's pretty dope actually.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always thought to myself, why the fuck does it say that it's $2.99, but then it costs like $3.49?
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is that? That makes no fucking sense. Why does it say to me that it's $2.99 and I go there with $3 and I'm like, yeah, I want this thing, and they're like, no, it's $3.50, motherfucker. Yeah. And I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Probably at that 7%.
Yeah,
I never understood that. I was always like, even if you're putting tax on, then just fucking advertise the taxed price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, just tell me how much I gotta spend. Right?
I'm with you there. Like, yeah.
It's like this hidden fucking fee that you have to pay.
Well, another thing that I hate is when I go to the store and I want to use a card, you want to use your debit card or whatever, and they charge you a fucking fee to use your card.
Oh,
it's like motherfucker, like, and it's always like an Indian guy or an Arab guy.
It's always a convenience store.
Oh, yeah, it's always like a ghetto ass. It's gonna cost you 50 cents to use card. It's like, what the fuck? Or you make $5 purchase or something like that.
Or you go to the ATM and then you're like, I'll just go to the ATM machine.
It's like a $4
ATM machine's like,
I mean, you
want to take out $10? Yeah, well, you got to spend an extra $4 to fucking take out $10, please.
I mean, they do get charged for running those cards like that, but it's not that much. It's a fraction.
You own a business. That's like something that you should just be sucking up.
Yeah,
right. They're making more money off of it for sure.
Or they tell you that it has to be like a minimum of like a fucking $5 purchase or something, and you're like, so now you're just trying to walk.
I'm here trying to buy a pack of gum, motherfucker. Like
you're walking around the store now trying to like fucking get like candy bar or something. What the fuck do I get with this shit? Like a candy bar.
I might as well get a drink now.
Yeah, I might as well make this a $20 purchase. Fuck,
A bag of tomato Lay's candy chips over here. Yeah.
Do my grocery shopping.
Add that in a root beer.
But yeah, no, I'm with you there, man. Like I totally get that when like I hate when that happens when I go to the store and like they fucking can we use your card? That's why a lot of places, Mayo, don't accept American Express, because American Express is one of the companies that has like one of the highest one of the highest fees or whatever for stores or whatever.
They had that specific for Costco for the longest time. For years they had it.
Yeah.
Like, so you had to use that or something. I don't know. It was kind of like before they would take regular debit cards or something.
There's that, and then there's a Discover card too. That's another credit card that people don't like to use. Like you will sometimes go places and like, can I use a Discover card? And they're like, no, we don't accept Discover. And you're like, what the
Visa
fuck?
or MasterCard.
Like, what the fuck? The fuck kind of place is this? Uncultured fucking place. Where am I?
We have a big Discover call center or whatever going like right on the corner from me. You drive by it. It's a big place.
Yeah.
It's in rich people area.
No, I agree. Anyways,
it's actually over by the gas powered streetlights I was showing you, Jesus.
What?
Yeah, so
powered
this
street
housing-
lights.
this
he went
housing
to a
community I went
neighborhood.
to,
Yeah.
they had natural gas streetlights that are like an open flame for their streetlights, like down the road.
What the fuck?
I know, right?
That's back for the 1800s, isn't it?
That's when you're rich as fuck.
It's not very bright, but man, it's like you go through and you just see this open like flame. It's like, you know, again, a container, but like you see these flames going down the road, and you're just like, holy shit, this is a different world over here. I mean, it's
That's
something
fucked
else.
up.
But yeah, so I sent them a picture. I was over there the one night, was doing something. I can't remember what it was. And we went through that neighborhood, and sure enough, you see all these houses with this, you know, actual flame for streetlights. You know, and they have some by their houses too. And these are big houses. These are, you know, multi-million dollar houses.
Oh, you're talking about street lights. Okay,
Yes.
I thought you were talking about traffic lights, and I'm
No,
like, what
no,
the
like a street light. How do you get a traffic light?
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Well, no, you just
I
put
know,
like
that's
a.
what I'm thinking to
You just,
myself.
you, no,
always
that'd
orange.
be easy. You just put like a.
Yeah,
like
you
a
put
yellow,
colored
like,
glass in
filters?
front of it,
Yeah.
and they would have to light whichever one, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking he was talking about. Now I understand. You mean like the glow, the
How about-
streetlight lamps? Yeah.
Have a cop standing out there directing traffic.
right.
Fucking
Like just
blowing,
pulling the lever for each
blowing-
covered
blowing
filter.
the whistle.
Green.
It's a windy day. They can't keep the flames going.
have a guy out there fucking blowing a whistle directing traffic in the middle of the road. Yeah.
Treat every out of light as a 4-way stop.
Okay, Tony. Thank you.
All right, guys. Mark Cox from This Xbox Life. He says, how would you like to see a world with no exclusives and you just play on your platform of choice?
I would love that. That would be awesome.
That'd be cool. But
Yeah, it would.
It would. I don't think it would ever happen.
Probably not. Yeah, not.
Probably not for a
Nintendo
long time.
would be the
like,
last frontier on that
But
one.
Once-
I mean, I could
once
see when
streaming-
consoles are gone, and it's
Yeah.
just you pick what what platform you're playing off of. Like what app you're using to fucking access. Then maybe, but like. I don't know, man. It's a long way away. I would love it, though. It would be awesome. I'd love to be able to play, like, Horizon on my fucking Xbox right now. You know what I mean? But I can't.
That would be dope.
Yeah. The ability to do that is kind of what Microsoft has been pushing towards, Trying to get crossplay as a thing and trying to let their games be everywhere.
And I think that's a thing that's kind of happening for the most part with, popular games like Fortnite and Call of Duty. We are getting that crossplay. So it's there. It keeps the numbers up. I don't know. I don't know if Battlefield's included in that.
And never say never, right? Because 5 years ago, 6 years ago, we would have said, hey, probably more than that, like 10 years ago, we would have said, there's no way you'll ever play cross-play between Xbox and PlayStation. There's no way it'll ever happen. And look at where we are today, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, right? We're seeing those lobbies full. So, come on, Game Pass on everything. And Nintendo, put your shit on PC.
It's not about Game Pass being on everything. That doesn't have to happen.
No, I don't think it does either. I don't personally think that needs to happen. I think it's fine with whatever their third party, that gets added to Game Pass. That works out extremely well. I know, Activision was reluctant. Right now, that's not even a question. Right now, it's owned by Microsoft. Now it's going to happen every time. But I don't know. Does Ubisoft do anything like that? They don't. They kind of keep their own separate thing. But who knows what the future holds, right? They might just
Ubisoft put stuff in Game Pass.
Do they? I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure
they do.
What game has come to Game Pass? I can't think of any.
The one that just came out. Fucking Rainbow Six Extraction.
Oh, yes. Jeez, man, I totally forgot about that. But I'm thinking leading up to that.
Games in Game Pass, man. It's just
I
not
totally
usually day one like that. But that one was.
Yeah, I was waiting for, even though I bought Watch Dogs 3, I was like, man, I wonder if that'll ever come to Game Pass, now that I bought it, but yeah, it's probably on there. I haven't kept up on it on a weekly basis. So, to kind of see through all the stuff. But yeah.
Any more questions?
Be nice to have one platform. We have one other one from Sean. I am Fuller, formerly on this show. What's up? He wants to know if two vegans are arguing, is it still considered beef? Maybe it's broccoli.
That's so fucking stupid. I am Jesus, dude. Oh man, this is what we have. This is the type of shit we have to deal with. This right here.
I got beef with you on this question.
I think we need to start vetting these questions before they get through.
Yeah, I mean,
I blame this all on Brian Tulp Jr.
God, I do. Brian Tulp Jr. has lowered the standard of questions so low that we're getting dumb shit like this. Like,
but he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it anymore. He's usually like just one question once in a while.
I think he ran out finally. I mean,
finally, Jesus.
Fucking 5 years later, he finally started running out of questions. Oh man. I don't know, dude. This is stupid. I'm not even gonna answer that question.
I think that's just what we need to do now. Is we don't answer questions that are stupid anymore.
We just stay quiet. We just don't even answer them.
We just ask the question and then move on.
Move on to the next one. Fuck it. Okay, Gunny.
That's all we got for questions.
That's it?
Even the silly ones.
That's it. Okay.
Gonna have a steak for dinner.
Listen, Gunny, when you take over the show, dude, you're gonna have to like really step it up here, buddy. You need to like really not do these questions.
No. Done.
All right? I need you to like really keep the quality of HGP at 100%, dude. Okay.
Gaming related only.
It has to be HGP.
I think we just get rid of community questions and then we turn the show into an hour-long show instead of the 4-hour show.
Why don't we just ask each other questions?
You know what?
Ask each other random questions.
Next week,
are you a vegan?
We're gonna be a 1-hour podcast moving forward, guys. I'm declaring it now. 1 hour show. I'm gonna set a fucking timer. All right, Mayo.
Nah, I think you put a limit on this show at 2 hours. Has to be.
I'm gonna put a timer on. You guys have fucking 60 minutes, motherfuckers, and we're stopping. I don't care where we're at on the show.
Hey, Jesus, we can do it as long as you keep your mouth shut.
Hey,
you just hit
fuck
2
you,
hours.
Ryan. I didn't talk today, you motherfucker. You. I know.
Quiet. You've been all quiet today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long has it been? It's been like 3 hours today.
It's the first time I ever seen you that way, Jesus. What's going on? It's fun.
I'm just chilling.
We haven't even had an argument yet. What the fuck's
Fuck
going on?
you. God damn it.
I guess we argued a little bit about jumping off the fucking into the ocean.
Yeah, we did.
There was
an argument earlier. Forgot about that.
I got a message from Nico saying that he likes me argue. He's like, glad to hear you back and fighting with Jesus again.
Fuck you, Ghost Nico, you motherfucker.
Oh shit, I called him out.
Thought we were
Sorry,
friends.
Ghost Nico.
Oh, by the way, today there was 3080s available on Amazon, Mayo.
Well, shit.
Nice.
Did you get you one?
They were only $1,200.
That's not bad. I mean, considering the Micro Center had the 3070 Ti's, 3070 Ti's for $1,200. If I get a 3080 for $1,200, it's tempting.
Was it a lottery system or was it a first come first serve thing?
No, it was just on Amazon. Just first come first serve. You come and you order it and you buy it.
I saw Best Buy's doing their own typical stuff. An article popped up the other day, like they got a shipment of GPUs in, but it's behind their little tech program, that little paywall, like their PS5. Like, oh yeah, you can get now. We'll let you know first if you pay for the extra $200 a year for our total tech program. Then we'll let you know when we get them in stock.
How about you start putting them on store shelves again? Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Really, dude? You go to like
PlayStation. Like I go into the store there and I'll look for PlayStations, but they just don't have an attempt to like put them on the shelves. I don't think. You know, because they can put them behind that paywall and.
It's the same at like up here at like Walmart and shit. You never see PlayStation 5s. They're never out. You see an Xbox every once in a while. You'll see the Xbox Series S a lot everywhere.
Yeah.
But I just picture Best Buy having a bunch of them, like in the back room. You know, I'm in there looking and the shelf is just empty. And they just have them sitting back there. Like even the employees, I'll talk to like some of the employees and they'll be talking about how they've been playing this on their PS5 and that. I'm like, all the employees seem to have PS5s, you know, but you can't.
Well, yeah, they know when they come in. So
right. But, you know, I just picture them like having them behind this, you know, their back room back there, you know, just sitting on PlayStation. It's like, oh, you remember a tech program? Oh, you are? Oh, look, come tomorrow and we'll have a PS5 for you. You know,
I don't really think that's the case, but.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not, but it just feels like it sometimes, you know, it's like, oh, you can't find it. But if you remember your tech program, we'll let you know the next day or two or next couple of days. And then, look, we'll have one. But, because it's crazy around here. Like I said, I can go to every Best Buy and every single one doesn't have one.
Yeah.
And some of them still have the sign up at the door when you first walk into Best Buy that says, we don't even sell PS5s or Xbox Series X here.
Same with our Target stores.
Like, this store doesn't even have them. Like, don't ask. Don't even bother coming in. You know?
Well, but I do see, like, even though they put the sign up for a PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, I do see it S's. You know, some have one, some have a couple.
I think the S's can be built a lot easier, and that's why.
Yeah.
The chip shortage is really screwing the X, but I think the S can be built a lot quicker.
Well, they just need to take that chip in the S and make it better and put it in the X. No, I'm kidding. I know that's not the way it works.
Yeah, it's not the way it works. Yeah,
I know.
You know that. Come on, Mayo.
You just need to put 2 of the S chips in that and make an X. You know, to double it. No.
I saw in the news there was, I think it was earlier last weekend, it was saying how I think there was a cargo ship in the Atlantic that was on fire, and they were expected to kind of lose, you know, everything that was. I was thinking, like, I know that's the Atlantic, but I was thinking, like, oh shit, what if that was consoles on there, you know? But I think it was like Volkswagen parts or something. But all insured.
It was a bunch of cars being shipped to the U.S.
All Volkswagens and Audis and stuff.
There was Lamborghinis on there as well. They said there was a few Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Porsches.
Yeah, I saw this cargo ship on fire. I'm like, oh my god.
Somebody's Lamborghini car on fire. He's not going to get it.
Oh, poor soul.
Oh, poor guy. He's going to hurt so much. Fucking. What was that asshole from Epic that has his own forest?
Tim
Sweeney, yeah.
That asshole's Lamborghini caught on fire. No shit. He's not an asshole. He's a nice guy. Okay, he's a nice guy.
Oh, sure he is.
He wants what's fair. He wants his Fortnite money.
Yeah.
He wants it all.
I'm done, guys. There's nothing else. There's no news. There's nothing. Elden Ring comes out this week, supposedly. What else? Fucking video games. Fucking things. I'm done podcasting. I'm done. This is my last show, guys. I'm announcing it right now. Last show ever.
Sad times.
Dun, dun, dun.
Gunny
Where's the sad violin?
Gunny will be the host from now on. Gunny's taking over. So it'll be
Me and Mayo will trade off.
Gunny talking, Mayo falling asleep, and Ryan every once in a while showing up.
Oh, isn't there a new Street Fighter 6? Even though none of us play it. But it's out there.
Yeah, it's been confirmed, right?
Yeah.
But
all I saw were Street Fighter 6 toes. There was something about toes. And it looked like the Hulk's toes. So there you go, folks. I know you're excited over that.
Cool. Wow.
Give me some big toes in Street Fighter.
But yeah, anyways, Elden Ring looks pretty dope, man. It looks like it's gonna have really cool graphics. But yeah.
Easy mode, people. Give me an easy mode. Add it in later. I'll buy it.
Bye everyone. Find me on everything at JesusWalksAlot. I'll be playing video games and shit. I'll be playing maybe some Guardians of the Galaxy. I gotta finish that game, right? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yes, I do play it every so often.
How far are you?
I got to where the chick is the evil chick. The daughter.
Okay.
Where she's being controlled by the, whatever the fuck it's called, the Ultra Mind or the Mega Mind, where the fuck is the Mind Melder.
She's being controlled. Okay.
And you go back and she puts you back in the fucking farm and it's like you could stay here and finish the game. Or
okay. I remember you mentioning that. I think it was an episode I wasn't there and you said you got to the end credit and I couldn't remember what you was talking about. I'm like, what? And that's like, yeah, where you, basically if you don't do the right thing, the game kind of like rolls its credit.
Yeah.
But then it kind of starts you back into it. It says like, I can't remember what it said.
Yeah.
But, and you basically have to, as what's his name now? Gosh, Star-Lord, you have to shoot your mother in that part.
Yeah, that was a little fucked up. But
and there's a lot past that yet.
Spoiler alert.
Have a lot.
But
let's be honest.
Ago.
Ain't nobody playing it. Okay, honestly, probably lots of people are still playing that game. But ain't nobody care about spoilers.
I haven't finished that game yet.
Ain't nobody care.
It's not really much of a spoiler. I mean, that's like a halfway point in the game. You're like halfway there, Jesus.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't care.
Ryan, a story spoiler.
Ryan,
God,
do you care, Ryan? Do you care? The mom dies, Ryan.
You only shoot the mom, by the way, in the game.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Look, Gunny, he doesn't care. Look, he doesn't care.
No. Well, we got listeners out there 10 hours in going, what the fuck? Fuck, I was just about to get to that part.
Fucking mad. Fucking some dude just threw his PlayStation. Some guy just threw his PlayStation 5 out the window all mad. This is some fucking bullshit.
He was like at the point in the game and he like just stopped and saved and you just spoiled it on him. It was like the next thing that was going to happen in his game.
He's fucking done. Uninstalling the game right now. Fuck this shit.
Ready to go play some Elden Ring.
Anyways, find me on everything. JesusWalksAlot. Gunny, where can people find you?
I'm on Xbox, Steam, Epic, all that good stuff. Gunny Chief, one word. Where do we find you? Ryan, go.
You can find me on everything as Gib8777. What about you, Mayo?
And you can find me as the Mayo pretty much everywhere, Discord and all that fun stuff, and a lot of Origin still. You know, a lot of Apex I've been playing. Hit me up. It does have crossplay, so you console guys, PC guys, whoever, if you have an Origin account, we can play. You know, we can play some ranked arenas, non-ranked arenas, the domination mode. We can play whatever. So I'll be on there.
What do we say, Jesus?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll catch you on the next edition of the Horrible Gamers podcast. Tune in next week. We'll have more stuff to talk about. I'm gonna try my damn hardest, Mayo, to play video games this week. All right?
No, you're not. You're not coming back. Remember, you said you retired.
Am I just gonna quit? Am I just quitting? I'm not a fucking quitter, Ryan.
All right. Well, fucking prove it, motherfucker. Don't fucking talk the talk. Walk the walk, motherfucker.
I want to play Cyberpunk.
I kind of want you to.
I forgot I was playing Cyberpunk.
Hey, how's it running? How's it running for you?
It's running good. It's running good on the X.
Did they fix it?
It seemed... I didn't play too much of it because I'm going to be completely fucking honest with you. I still don't like that game.
Oh, man.
But it looked a lot better. It runs a lot better. I didn't have any glitches in what I've been playing. And it's a pretty decent looking game now. I mean, go check it out if you were waiting.
I heard on the PC they've updated the ray tracing, Mayo. They've added new options for it and better support for it. And the PC even had a big update. It had like a 60-something gig update for the PC. Oh. Yeah.
It was something like that on Xbox too.
Yeah, so
it was a pretty big update.
Brink was telling me that on his PC he was running it pretty fucking good now. But I mean, granted, he does have a 3070, I think. But still, said it was running pretty fucking good.
We need to get rid of that head wobble. No head wobble. I don't like my head to wobble.
Well, turn it off. It's in the options.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, is it? No wobbly head. No wobbly life.
No, you gotta play the wobbly life. Get the wobbly life going.
Well, we're out of here. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.